Alright, 99% of the people that hear this thinks I'm gonna be talking to myself and think I'm crazy, but at this point I really don't care. This is going out to basically all the friends at school that I do have now, or would have had after this video goes out. It's not something you guys have really seen, it's part of my channel name, Wicked Grace, the wicked part. This is an ego or a thought that was called the Wicked Prince. You know, it was something that on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook and all that shit I used to, express as an ego, as something that was a part of my life. And then this is all how it came down. But the Wicked Prince started as a thought. I was around 5, 6 years old. I really never had many friends growing up. Really. There was a lot of, tension inside me through all the years that, I had, built up towards this ego. And there was a lot of thinking that went into it. Whether am I fucking crazy or am I fucking stupid? Or have I lost my mind? But that's why it was a thought for so many years. And now it seems that I have, since I've introduced it to the public, people have told me, hey, it's stupid, people think I'm crazy, and you don't want that negative attention. Yep. It's, growing up, the only real friends I ever had were meant through my mom. My mom had friends and they had children, so those were my friends growing up. And it was really something that, I took pride in, because, if I told my mom, she'd put me in a fucking insane asylum or something, or in a home, or give me up, and I don't want that. I got enough shit on my plate on my own. So, what I ended up doing was keeping it to myself. I ended up thinking about it, and it only came to 8th grade when, I started really creating him. I'm like, well, what would be cool if this thing came to life? What if it was an actual ego that I dressed up? Well, somewhere along the ways, when I introduced it, people thought, you know what, you're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy. Some people enjoyed it, some people thought it was cool, and, hats off to them. But what people thought of it, sorry for a minute, what people thought of it really meant to me, because it meant my reputation too at school. Even to this day, I don't have really many friends. And really, it was something that, I had never really told anybody until it came by. But, right now at 17 years old, I feel like I'm at a new chapter in my life. I'm at a new point in my life, And I think it's actually, time if I let it go. It's been a long time since I have really, really, really got to say anything about this. I always said that I was different from him when I really wasn't. It was the same fucking person. And, now being at 17, my mom doesn't think I'm responsible. My mom thinks that I'm gonna, fail. I think that in being 17 single, I think it's time that I grow up and, possibly get a girlfriend, possibly be more responsible, prove everybody. And, this being part of me for over 10 years. It's kind of hard to let it go. It's kind of weird. I never thought it would go this way. But it's just, people can say I'm crazy. People can say that I'm stupid, that this is retarded, this is completely dumb, but this wasn't just a thought. It was a thought that became a friend. When I was growing up, I never had many friends, so I never had anybody to ever talk to, really. So, that was a thought that, I could express all my feelings to when I was little. Now I'm at the point in my life where, I have a therapist, I have, groups to do that. So, and also, to be honest, there's no actual reason, even if I didn't let this go, there's no reason to even put it out. What's the sense in it? Like, what, 2-3 years from now, I'll be the same place I am in my life, which maybe if I do let this go, I could move forward. It's, this doesn't prove that, hey, I'm gonna go off to be popular, be a movie star, be a millionaire. No. This, just means that the Wicked Prince is going away for now. But he's not going away forever. Maybe later, now that people know it is me, and I am, because most people knew, and some people were stupid, and were like, oh, is that you? Is the Wicked Prince coming like that? No. I'm still gonna paint my face, cause on Halloween, Halloween at my school, or at special events, I'm still gonna paint my face. It's artistic ability. And it's just that. Also, there's another reason too. This isn't the main reason. This is even if I didn't want to let it go. My vocals are changing, so I cannot do the voice anymore. I used to be able to. And when you see on my Instagram, before I even had Instagram, I could do the voice a lot louder and a lot better. So, once I said again, the Wicked Prince is saying goodbye for now. Will he come back? Then again, I'm going to change that to maybe. It depends on the time, it depends on the place, and it depends on where I am in my life. But, you know, I might put him out for like a video or something. But it's really a point, I'm at the point in my life where there's no really need to him being here anymore. You know, put that thought in my head being there anymore. You know, if I let this out, I can let so much out. You know, just talking here, saying this, you know, makes my mind clear so much. And it's gonna suck, you know. Maybe people are gonna treat me different, you know, now, but, you know, hell, I got rid of it. You know, moving forward and saying farewell to that part of my life. You know, like Adam Gontier in 3 Days Grace, did he leave because he got tired of 3 Days Grace? No. He moved for another chapter in his life. Did I give up playing with toys to be cool? No. I did because I was in a new chapter in my life. And that was what, when I was like 9, 10, I stopped. I was at being a kid in different ways meant so much more. So it's time to say goodbye to that ego, you know. And to the people who think I'm crazy, I'm not crazy. I just needed, from when I was a kid to now, to have someone that I could share my feelings to, you know, that I could put out there and just be me. So, yeah, check out my Instagram, you know, it's Zach Gorby, Twitter, Zach Gorby2, Snapchat, Zach Gorby. But, yeah, that's all. Bye.